Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cap Nation Live. Wednesday hump day, the 1st of September. The new month is finally here. What is going on, everybody? College football back in action today. Good thing we put out that daily free play video on Monday, huh? Talk about a line movement. Win, lose, or draw. We definitely beat that line movement by like 4.5 points. Gonna have to keep doing that for you guys. And hopefully it wins. If not, the line movement didn't matter. What's going on, everybody? Mr. Burke tuning in. Joe Free, Juan, good morning. Mr. Daryl Brooks, good morning. Shane Russell, good morning. Derek, good morning. Appreciate you tuning in. Rich, Ross, Nick Martinez, what's going on, guys? Mike Hockey, good morning. Everybody else in the background lurking, good morning. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to rock and roll. We do get some early action today. We do get some early action baseball. We were blessed with some early baseball. A little doubleheader between the Cards and the Reds is on tap for today. We're going to pull up all our live odds for everything, and we'll start the breakdowns, and we'll roll through the list, see what we can do. We'll talk about the football game, all of that good shenanigans. I'm excited. I am excited. But man, do we got a schedule this week? Bunch of games tomorrow. Bunch of games Friday. Oh yeah. It is going to be a good week. That is for sure. That is for sure. By the way, everybody, if you were on our soccer game of the week last week, you guys got a nice big win. Same thing with my game of the week. This week's soccer game of the week is actually tomorrow. It will be on the website a little bit later today. William tuning in via text. Good morning, brother. Chef Bayer in the house. Johnny No, good morning. So tomorrow's soccer game of the week will actually be on the website here in a little bit. And that's for tomorrow. And then my personal play game of the week is on Friday this week. Last week we actually had soccer and game of the week on the and my game of the week on the same day. It was pretty cool. This week, not the case. This week, not the case. But my game of the week is on Friday. Soccer game of the week tomorrow on Thursday. Both will be posted early. William says he forgot. Well, being excited feels like college football's back, baby. TJ 49ers. Good morning, Kyle. Hope all is well. All is great, brother. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Burke says, thumbs up, guys. Let's go. We appreciate it when you guys do. We definitely appreciate it when you guys do. We may not have the largest crowd. I'm going to tell you we have the best crowd, though. We may not have the largest crowd, but we have the best crowd. And we actually have people that actually bet on the games, myself included, and we prove it consistently, day in and day out. All right, so let's talk about a little bit of baseball, and we'll jump over to college football. We'll talk about why I gave that game out on Monday as a daily free play versus waiting until today, okay? So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. By the way, premium plays are already posted, locked, loaded on the website, ready to go. Soccer is on the website. All of that stuff. The only thing that is not out is my personal plays, and I don't have an early one. There is no personal play for me that's early today. So rest assured, if you're on my plays, you're not going to miss nothing because I don't have anything early today, okay? Nothing early today. TJ 49er says all good, just a rainy day. Rained last night here. And at home, obviously, because we're only 10 minutes apart. But I think we're supposed to have off and on rain until, and at least in Arizona, until like Thursday, flash floods until Thursday at like midnight or something. Something crazy. But speaking of weather and speaking of rain, I actually know quite a few of our viewers suffered a lot of damage from Hurricane Ida. And let me tell you, that's a really bad deal. And my thoughts and prayers to everybody that lost their house. LT has a lot of damage. Who dat, Bob? And everybody else that has suffered because of the storm. From minor to extreme to the worst case scenario, we've got users that, viewers and friends, some that are close enough to be like family, that have lost. So my thoughts and prayers to everybody. Duke One, we have an office in Las Vegas, and we have an office in Phoenix. And we have a small satellite office with two individuals that do stuff for us out at Hackettstown, New Jersey. So we're all over. But me physically, I'm in the Phoenix office, West Phoenix office. All righty. But yeah, my thoughts and prayers to everybody that's going through hard times because of the storm. Definitely sucks. That's for sure. Danny Daniels, are you watching, brother? If you are, I hope you weathered the storm as well. Joe Free says Hackett sounds very, very close to me, right? Do I do parlays? Occasionally. Occasionally. Mauricio, good morning. If I do a parlay, it's for fun. Alrighty, so let's jump right into the program. We're going to start with Major League Baseball. Get this show on the road. But first, public service announcement.
You're so fine and you're all mine. I just want everyone to know. I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world. I just want everyone to know.
Oh yeah, don't be that fella. All right, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to start with the St. Louis Cardinals and Cincinnati Reds. Game number 1 of 2 of a doubleheader today. Remember, all doubleheaders are 7-inning games. All right, this one is at 1:10 Eastern Time. 10:10 in the morning. Game number 1, Mikolas against Miley. Woo! The matchup we should have got yesterday. Reds laying $1.30 on the money line, plus 124. The Cincinnati Reds. Give me 1 second, folks. Oh, there we go. Hang tight, guys. Hold on, hang tight. Give me 1 second. I do apologize. I have to send a message to our web designers. Our web designers made an error on the premium plays. They did not post it. They changed the date, but they hadn't posted them. They posted a college football one. I don't know how they did that and not the rest, but I just know I got a text from a customer and just took a quick gander at it. Okay. So if you're on premium plays, log back in the next 1 to 2 minutes. They should have it updated. 1 to 2 minutes, they should have the premium plays updated. Mauricio says, time to focus on soccer. There's some good soccer today. Definitely some good soccer today. TJ, you're in South New Jersey, like an hour from Atlantic City. Very nice. I'm actually going to try and get out there this year. I was supposed to last year, and then the whole COVID thing, I just stayed put. But, yeah, I'll try and get out there this year. Somewhere along lines, Atlantic City or Philly. Where's Big Dave? Where's Big D Mall at? Alrighty, so back to the Cardinals and the Reds game. We broke down this game in its entirety yesterday. And we talked about how I thought the Cardinals would keep it close. The line was a lot different. Same scenario, same pitchers. Now it's a 7-inning game. I like the Reds again. Not the Reds. I like the Cardinals getting the 1.5 in a very shortened doubleheader game. So still lean on that one, and that hasn't changed at all. How about the Astros yesterday? Playing a great game to the 8th inning where they gave up a grand slam and lose 4-0. And lose 4-0. How shitty is that? Pitch a gem all the way through 8 and then give up a grand slam. We have a lot of you guys that are from the Jersey, Philly, New York area. So I think we definitely need to plan something for the East Coast. Mr. Brooks, thanks for jumping on board. 3 additional days of our premium plays. Glad to have you back on board, brother. Glad to have you back on board. Alrighty, so without further ado, let's keep it moving. As far as the 7-inning game goes and the total, the total's sitting at 7. I'm not opposed to the total and taking it over. Miles McKillis is going to give up a run to 3. He's going to give up a run to 3 to Cincinnati. It's basically going to be all on what Wade Miley's going to be able to give up if that over will be in play to the Cardinals. Now, his last outing, he blanked the Marlins, went 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts and a walk. Before that, against the Marlins, gave up 2 runs on 5 hits and 4 2/3 innings, had 3 strikeouts and 3 walks. Against the Cubs, he blanked them in 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs. Braves roughed him up for 5 and 5. 5 and 5 and 5. 5 for 5 in 5. There we go. 5 for 5 in 5. 5 runs on 5 hits in 5 innings. Every other game lately for Wade Miley, for roll number 22, has been a gem. Every other game. He's coming off a shutout. So if he holds true to his trend of every other game is a great outing, he gives up some runs today, which I think he gives up some runs to the Cardinals anyways. Just a matter of how many. But when it's all said and done, I think that total of 7 will be in play and possibly a push. So I'm going to steer clear of it. I don't see a lot of value in the total, so I'll just keep on looking for something better. Because I do believe there's a lot better out there. Even the Rockies and the Rangers game, Freeland against Arihara. This should be a good game as well. Kyle Freeland and the Rockies are favored favored on the road against the home team, the Texas Rangers. Yeah, Joe, I know it's very small. It's very small. I've been out on the East Coast before. I escaped to Philly last year, but it was just a quick little overnight trip. Rangers come in plus 1.5, minus $1.40 against the Rockies. The Rangers, winners of 3 straight, 5-5 in their last 10. Rockies losing 2 straight. Looking to snap out of a win. Total on this one sitting at 8.5 with Freeland on the mound. Kyle Freeland, on the other hand, has given up 2 or less runs in his last 3 starts. 2-2-1. In his last outing against the Dodgers, he went 6 complete innings, gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. He had 7 strikeouts, 0 walks. He struck out 17 batters out of the last 2 games, 23 batters out of the last 3, 29 out of the last 4, and 34 out of the last 5 games. You'll definitely want to take a look at the Kyle Freeland strikeout prop to see if there's any value in a possible bet there. They probably have it juiced, and they actually do not. Kyle Freeland strikeout prop is a 100% go. Before I even see if we can get a better line, over and under 5.5 strikeouts at plus money at plus $1.10 today. We're going to cash on a Kyle Freeland strikeout prop. Now, this damn board, they need to send me a new one because it's still connecting. We will put this one in the comment section. Kyle Freeland over 5.5 Ks at plus 110. Some books are probably, Joe Free's probably going to tell me he's got over and under 4.5. Is probably what he's going to tell me. But even 5.5, I like it. I think there's value in it, even at the plus money side. So we're going to put that one up on the, in the comment section. All right, Kyle Freeland over 5.5 Ks at plus $1.10. Lock it in. It's in the comment section now. Make sure you guys get that one in. Nice little prop bet for us. As far as the full game goes, and by the way, there is none on the other side, strikeout prop. You know, the full game total over at 8.5. I think the only way it gets over 8.5 is I've been duped on their last 2 games on the game going over and it stayed under. I think the only way it goes over is if either Arihara gives up a massive amount of runs, or, and he's coming off an injury, or Freeland just has an absolute disaster of a game. Now, Arihara has given up 16 runs out of his last 3 games. Hasn't started since May 8th. He's coming off that injury. He had 2 back-to-back games in April that were lights out dynamite. You know, what to expect out of this one? You know, I go back and forth. He's a wild card. He's an unknown. As far as the side, I got to stay away from it. If he wasn't on the mound, any other Ranger pitching today, and I would say Texas plus the 1.5. But he's coming off an injury. I haven't seen if he's got a pitch count limit, which he probably does, and it's probably low. They'll probably be playing out of their bullpen for a good amount of time. I mean, after all, it's his first start since May 8th. As far as the total goes, if they tag him like he was getting tagged before he went on the injured list, the game goes over. If he pitches like he's capable of before pre-injury, then the game stays under like the previous 2 games. So, again, I do lean towards the under, and that's just a very small lean. Nothing even worth wasting time at. However, we did cash that first 5 over yesterday over 4.5. Mike says 4.5 minus 145. Man, even better. Even better. All right, moving along. Padres, D-backs. Padres laying that big minus 205 with Darvish on the mound against Weaver. Over and under set at 8.5. Woo, man. This total can be a little trappy. Now, Luke Weaver, again, another pitcher coming off the injured list. Now, his last 2 outings, back on May 16th and May 10th, he blanked the Nationals and he blanked Miami. He did not give up a run in his prior 2 starts before going on the injured list. Gave up 5 hits over the course of those 2 games, so you can't really tell what to expect. If we get the Luke Weaver that's capable of pitching like he was, then the game will stay under with Darvish on the mound, at least the first 5. So as far as this game goes, first 5 lean towards the under 4.5. First 5 lean towards the under 4.5. It's minus $1.08 right now. And again, that's just a lane. It's nothing that I'm really, really, really liking. To me, it's the Padres or bust. Just depends on how you want to lay it. You want to lay the juice at minus 205 or you want to lay them on the run line. But to me, if you have to do anything on this game, it's the Padres or bust. Neverest, thanks for pointing that out. Said it was a great month in August for my personal play game of the week and Guaranteed Saturday. Guaranteed Saturday went 3-1, myself 4-0. And we'll continue where we left off, Neverest winning. Shane, let me check for you real quick. Hang on 1 second. I sent the message to him to check it, or to correct it, but I haven't double checked. Yes, they are corrected. What is up is correct right now. If you log back into Premium Plays, you'll see 4 with today's date and then the correct games. Not one is one that we played yesterday. So, again, Padres are bust as far as the total goes. The full game, I steer clear of it. The first 5 lean towards the under. Cardinals in game 2 with Happ and Gray. This should be a great game. Alex, I'm doing fantastic, sir. How are you? Shane, my pleasure, brother. Mr. Bracken says excited college football is back. Good morning, Raymond. My fellow fishing buddy. How are the walleye biting? And yeah, college football's back, baby. I can't wait. I'm super excited. Now, St. Louis in game 2 with a Happ on the mound. You know, a lot of people talking about how Happ is trash, Happ is this, Happ is that. If you guys haven't been following along on what J.A. Happ has been doing as of late, he's been pitching pretty stellar. He's gave up no more than 5 runs in the entire month of August. In 5 outings in August, he gave up 2 on 5 hits, 1 on a single hit, no runs against Kansas City, 2 against Pitt, and 2 against Pitt again. He's given up a total of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 runs in 5 starts in the month of August. A lot different from that 9 runs and 10 hits in 3 innings that he pitched against the Tigers back in late July. His strikeout count is all over the board, from 8 to 4 to 2 to 5 to 4. He walked, 3 batters in his last outing? But he got out of jams, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. He's not giving up a lot of hits either. He's given up a total of 9 hits over the last 2 games, 14 over 3, 15 over 4, 20 over 5. Over the last 5 games in the month of August, he's averaging 4 hits a game. Is what he's given up. Now, he did give up 4 home runs over 3 of those games, 1, and 2. Again, St. Louis plus the 1.5 with Happ on the mound. I know Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray's going to give him a rock-solid outing. Cincinnati is prone to leaving Gray in 1 inning too many, though. And I think Happ will keep it close. Now, the Cardinals may not win the game for game number 1 or game number 2. But I think they can keep it close, and I think they can hang in there. I think they will definitely keep it close. Alrighty, so as far as the total goes on the second game, again, steering clear of the total in the second game. Alrighty, let's see here. Now, moving a little farther, because we're going to bounce around today. Red Sox and the Rays. We've rode the Rays, brother. We've rode them the last 2 games. We rode them last time the Red Sox were in town as well. rewarded us handsomely. Today may be a little different with Sale on the mound. 3-0 on the year. Chris Sale's been pitching phenomenal. The problem is not Chris Sale today. The problem is the Red Sox and their offensive output. Now, Chris Sale's given up 2 runs in his last 2 starts. Gave up 2 runs in his last game against Minnesota. He blanked Texas, gave up 2 against Baltimore. Gave up 5 against Cleveland. Blanked the Angels at 8. He's capable of pitching a great gem today. He went 6 innings back in July against Tampa. Gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. Gave up a home run. Had 10 strikeouts in that game. Chris Sale had 10 strikeouts in that game. Now, I think we get a solid 5 innings out of him, unless he is absolutely dueling a gem today. And then if that's the case, we might see 6, 7, 8, just depends on his pitch count, and a lot with what they do with Chris Sale. I'm sure his strikeout prop is going to be unattainable, unattainable for us, and not very attractive. I'm sure it's in the 8 mark. Yeah, you can get over 6.5 minus 149, which he's done 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the last 5 games. 5 out of the last 7, 6 out of the last 8, 7 out of the last 9. The fact that I can get it minus 149 at over 6.5, I like. I will take Chris Sale's strikeout prop today. Over 6.5 Ks. I'll probably end up parlaying that as well with the Freeland strikeout prop over 5.5. That plus money should average that one out very nicely. Put this one in the comment section for you guys. Chris Sale over 6.5 Ks. By the way, if you're new to baseball terminology, Ks just means strikeout. The juice is loose on this one. You got to lay $1.49, but juice only matters when you lose. There's that one. There is that one. Ross Pitt says, my Buckeyes are going to thump tomorrow night. Thump or get thumped against old Minnesota. Spinning and winning. Thank you, KD, because that board's not working. Reminded me. Get that pole spinning, right? Get that pole spinning. At least we're spinning and winning now, baby. At least we're spinning and winning now. Alrighty. We're going to take a look at another one. We're going to take a quick gander at the Pirates and the White Sox game. Pop up the live odds for this one. Going to be a good day today, folks. Holy shit, what is this? Arizona amongst first states to offer digital IDs through the Apple Wallet. My Lord. Digital IDs. Crazy. What's next? Joe Free. You only like it because the first part of his last name is yours right there. Freeland is an insta-bet for you. But it's usually an insta-cash, so there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You got to write a hot hand. Chad says, oh, hi. Oh. Alrighty, so without further ado, let's talk about the Pirates and the White Sox. moving on down the list for our 8:10 Eastern time game. Somewhere along the lines, I'll be able to pop it up here. Hold on. I think I'm on the wrong page here. Not finding my live odds. Joe Free, we usually do cash with Freeland. Occasionally, you're going to get caught, but they generally cash. Pirates and the White Sox. Kranick against Rodon. Max Kranick, 1-2 on the year with his 7.20 ERA through 20 complete innings. He's got 18 walks, 7 strikeouts. Got roughed up by the Brewers a couple games ago. Played them twice on back-to-back. They got him both games for 6 and 3 runs, 3 most recently. Rodon on the mound. Oh, Carlos Rodon, generally money for the White Sox. He's given up 2 runs in the last 2 games. We're going to get 5 good innings out of him. And then we're going to have to pray the White Sox bullpen don't fuck us up with that pesky Pirates team. These pesky Pirates is what we can call them. They're like the Reds of last year. The pesky Reds last year. They're always nagging us. And the pesky Pirates are no different. They could be down by 7 with 2 innings to go, and they can find a way to fuck up our run line consistently. And it doesn't matter which team we're taking. The Pirates have just been pesky, but today I don't think that's the case. The line on this one has the White Sox laying minus 330 with Carlos Rodon on the mound, plus 292 for the Pirates. The run line, White Sox laying 1.5 minus 165 with a total over and under 8.5 runs. Now, this one is not making my personal plays for only one reason. And only one reason. Chad, I know. I know the Buckeye chant. I know it very well. That's why I finished it for you. That's why I finished it for you. And the only reason this did not make my personal play card is because I saved it specifically for you guys. But this is a personal play caliber play. If the vibe board was working, it would be going up there. The Chicago White Sox laying 1.5. The juice is loose on it. You're going to have to lay the 165 to get the minus 1.5. But that is what I'm betting. If you want it, excuse me, I just burped in your guys' face. Right in your ears. Rude of me. If you want a good play, there you go. I absolutely love this play today. Carlos Rodon is going to go 5 innings. He's going to give up a run, maybe none. And then it's going to be up for the bullpen. I'm hoping we get 6 out of him. 6 innings. More than likely 5. And then I hope when it's all said and done, the White Sox bullpen can keep us close and somehow not screw it up for us. I think they will give us a great opportunity to cash big and win. That's a fact. All right, folks. That's what I have for us in baseball. You know what time it is then, right? Time to go talk some college football. Now, if you are looking for a daily free play video, I put out Wednesday's video on Monday. Now, it's dated for Wednesday, the 1st of September. By the way, happy 1st of September, everybody. Happy 1st of September. Thank you, Katie. I really appreciate that. I pride myself on not being that greedy individual in the black eye sports betting industry. There's already too many of those shysters around town. We have one college football game today. I put out a free play for you guys on Monday for today's game. And we're well ahead of the line. UAB and Jacksonville State is what we get today. Now, tomorrow we get a full slate of college football, let me tell you. Jordan back in the Cap Nation Brinks truck up. Speaking of that, if you're part of Air Fryer Nation, if you're part of the YouTube exclusive members society, back it up. Let's see it, folks. If you got it, flaunt it. By the way, there will be a members-only video for Wednesday. It's not out yet, but there will be another members video for Wednesday. It is not a Japanese baseball game, so don't miss out on that. I told you guys we would have members-exclusive content nearly every single day this week. And this will be the third one that's coming out this week. You guys will have one for Thursday as well. If you guys are not part of our YouTube exclusive community, click that join button right down below. It says join here in the description of the video, or it might be a $sign. You might have to X out of the live chat if you're on your mobile device first. If your name is not in green, you're missing content each and every single week. If your name is not in green, go join, get that Cap Nation family membership. It's $14.99 a month. Ronald says the total in the UAB Jacksonville State game is up to 51.5. Damn straight it is. Damn straight it is. We put it out at 47.5, the over, back on Monday. That line is up 4 points from when we put it out. Now, people talk about being sharp. Being sharp. You got to beat the sharp. You got this. He's a sharp. He's the that. I got news for you. When you guys talk about sharps, most of the people you guys actually talk about because you see them on Twitter, or the people that are actually talking about, you know, they're so sharp, they're really, in reality, they're fucking dull as a broken pencil. All right? Dull as a dimmed light. Sharp is somebody that beats the closing line consistently. Day after day after. That's the definition of sharp. If you ask a real bookmaker. Oh, the sharp money's on this. Fuck the sharp money. I want to be on the winning money. I think we're on the winning money. Total is flying high, baby. Total is over and under 51.5, currently out of our friends at betonline.ag. The juice on it is minus $1.18. It'll be at 52 before we know it. That line will be over and under 52 before we know it, and we got it at 47.5 on Monday. Rich says the orange badge is the Lamar Jackson badge. Because once you reach this level, you're an elite member. Rich, I think I can change the badges. I wonder if I can get a picture of Lamar. We could change the orange badge to a picture of Lamar. You're here for 6 months, you're an elite member. Just wait. We'll have year members coming up. I'll have to make that a picture of me. Ugh. All right, so enough of the total, because you guys already know I like the over, and I like the over a lot in this game. As far as the side goes, we've got a big play on the side today. All right, and the side's moving. Side was at 17. It went down to 16 this morning. It's back up to 16.5, minus $1.15. What to expect out of this one? I think we get a lot of UAB. Jacksonville State will definitely come to play. Jacksonville State will definitely come to play. It's just a matter of how big and how prepared UAB will be. Now, I think UAB will be coming prepared and locked, loaded, and ready to go in the game today. Now covering this, covering 17 points. If you want to know, you got to get on board. I was looking at something here. Now, to win Conference USA, UAB is plus 300 in a three-way tie with Marshall and UTSA to win Conference USA, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I can pull something up. I don't know if I'll have access to on this computer or not. I need my other desk to be able to access what I have on there. I'm going to see if I can. But as far as the actual game goes, if you want to know what we're on, you're going to have to get on board for this one. That is for sure. But as far as the total goes, I absolutely love the over. Now, the over sitting at 51.5, I don't love. I bet it on Monday. And that's what I advised everybody to do, was to bet it on Monday. Now, if you did not bet it on Monday and you're looking at the game today and you're wondering what the hell do you do, I still lean towards the over. I still like the over. But I'm going to be honest, I don't like it as much as I did on Monday at 47.5. I mean, let's be honest. I don't like it as much. But it probably still goes flying well over. And they probably still do their thing. Okay? They probably still do their thing. Charles says tease. Tease is a viable option. UAB in the over. Ronald says, I don't like the over at 51.5. I like the over, but I wouldn't if you ask me, I already bet it at 47.5. And I'm not going to lie, I bet it at 48 as well when that line clicked 48. I'm not going to rebet it today over, 51.5 or 52 when it hits to 52. But Charles says tease. Teasing it on like a 7.5 point football teaser, maybe teasing UAB in the over, is a viable option. But could you imagine if you would have teased it on Monday? You would have had UAB laying 9.5 and the over 40. Now that's enticing. Now that right there is enticing. Now, the first quarter is set at 10.5, or UAB laying 5.5. I like UAB in the first quarter. They're laying 5.5 in the first quarter, 9 in the first half. But I do like UAB that first quarter laying 5.5. And I somehow like the over, not surprising, over 10.5 in the first quarter. But you're going to have to get 2 touchdowns, and more than likely it's going to have to be by UAB in the first quarter. So that is what I like on the game. Now, if you want the full side, you got to get on board. You got to get on board for that one. Remember, soccer game of the week is tomorrow. It will be on the website here in just a little bit. My personal play game of the week is on Friday, and that will also be on the website in a little bit. So what does that mean, folks? It means go get your asses on board. That way you don't miss any crazy line movements, kind of like this game. All right? Make sure you guys get on board, and get on board the earlier, the better. That way you're hammering and pounding. All right? So that is what I have for you guys today. Joe, I don't want any part of the 51. Do I like it at 50.5? No, I got it at 47.5, David. I mean, I like the over. I think I didn't bet the over and give out the over thinking that they only get to 47 or 48 to 51. I think the game is in the, in the high 50s to low 60s when it's all said and done. That's where I expect the total to be. I expect the total to be in the high 50s to low 60s when this game is all said and done. After that final snap, that's where I expect the points to be. But with that being said, if the line is tight and it is a low-scoring first game, a lot of rust, if that is the case, then I want no part of the over 51.5. I'm glad we put it out and we bet it at 47.5. Do I think it'll be close? No. But from a standpoint of trying to eliminate any risk involved, I would just take it at the 47.5. If you missed it, it might be worth a small wager, but nothing serious to better answer your question. But I'm not going to say I like it at buying it down to 50.5 when I already got it at 47.5 and 48, and I did not have to buy it down. So when we put out games early, it's always beneficial to bet them. All right, guys, that's what I have. And we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place for another great show. A lot more college football tomorrow. I'm pumped. I'm pumped for tomorrow morning's breakdown. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, guys, please wager responsibly. And so I'll have a great day. Good luck, everybody.